Hockey IQ is more important than flashy skills. Here's an example that shows you this in action. Now this goal looks really simple, but I'll show you why it's a masterclass in Hockey IQ. Alright, so the Netherlands have the ball here, gets played down the line. We've got a couple of defenders here, and instead of trying to force through and take the ball into contact, the player on the ball, you can see there at the moment there's 4 defenders around here. He drops it back to this player who has his feet facing forward and awareness. This player on the line does really well to keep the width, and a perfect example here of triangle passing to basically get the ball out and down the line. This player now gets the ball behind the line of those 4 players. Now the focus of this clip, we're actually going to look at this striker over here. So while this is happening, I want you to just notice where he is in comparison to his defender and how he reacts once that pass gets made down the line. Okay, he has a look over his shoulder. The ball gets played. He starts to make his lead before his teammate even gets the ball, anticipating what might happen. He then gets the ball facing forward, moving in the same direction as the ball. Okay, and I want to also just point out this striker over here, because his movement is also really important in this clip. By making that wide lead, he pulls the defender out, which opens up a massive space over here. Now this player on the ball, I want you to just take a moment to see where the ball is. The ball is in a position that he can pass both down the line and he can also pass in field. Sometimes when we have the ball on the left-hand side, we can only go left. Okay, and we tend to carry it weak, not having that inside option. But because of the position of the ball, he's able to make that pass to the forehand of this player who's received the ball on the move. Really great example of anticipation and passing to where the player is going to be, keeping them in movement and motion. The next part of this clip, obviously, as he's received the ball ahead of his player, this defender is forced to make a decision and he decides to step towards and close down the angle. A lovely, lovely execution of a tomahawk pass on the move. That's a bit of a tricky skill here, and really good that the player is able to get this ball. The other thing I want to point out is the positioning of the far post player. Sometimes we can be overleading, but actually just holding that space, stays nice and low, anticipates the ball, perfect pass on the left foot, outside the left foot of the goalkeeper, and the player on the far post is able to get that touch. So there's a great example of Hockey IQ at its finest, demonstrated by the Netherlands Masters team, scoring a really great goal from doing the simple things extremely well. I've recently developed a workshop off the back end of winning a gold medal in Cape Town as a player, and very fortunate that I got the opportunity to go to New Zealand, getting some coaching experience where we also won a bronze medal. This has given me a unique experience to understand both what a coach is looking for, but also what a player needs. I've put these into 7 lessons that is covered in this workshop. To find out more, click the link below to get instant access.